everybody should
Give
have
it more
watched it
time.
by
Give it
now.
more time.
Give
We'll
it
spin
more
the
time.
block.
But that shit was crazy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, what the hell? Then all the memes that's going on and shit.
Right.
You saw the one we gonna start right here. You saw the one with when he was holding them.
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, Twitter held it
and
down.
Twitter was holding niggas.
Twitter held it down during the blackout. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But,
that when was that? Yesterday?
that was yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Because
So
we did the show. We did the show yesterday.
yeah. So if y'all
It's only Tuesday.
y'all noticed, you know what I'm saying, that whole blackout shit with the social medias and shit, the only shit running was Twitter.
A lot of shit going on with Facebook.
We was talking
right
about
now.
that. Yeah, we was talking about that shit, right? I say, yo, Mark Zuckerberg trying to fix that shit right now. He is not trying to let that shit. He lost like $7 billion during that shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, they on your ass now, Mark. You been putting us in Facebook jail for bullshit. Taking our Instagram accounts.
He lost $7 billion hours following the outage of Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp.
Yeah, he
WhatsApp
good.
too?
He had 7 billion before it started.
So when you noticed that shit early that day?
When did okay.
You noticed you was addicted to social media that day?
No. You know, I was actually having a conversation in one of my chats.
Yeah.
So the conversation just stopped. But that's normal with us, you know, working and niggas be high and shit.
Yeah, nigga.
But I opened Instagram and I tried to reload it and it kept telling me my internet. I'm like,
yeah, I was trying to put a
all right, cool. But
I
then
was trying to put a story up and it wouldn't go up.
I told you I finished Squid Game yesterday, so I went. I'm watching it on the site I will not say, but I'm watching it there, and I'm like, all right, my internet's straight.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm finished watching shit. Then I hit you like, all right, I'm out. And I'm like, when you hit me, it was like, no, when we seen the email from Bree. Like my Instagram acting out.
Nigga.
That's what piqued me. I was like,
I knew Cole was lost. Nigga sent me a text with a picture of an email. I'm like, why this nigga sending me this? He like, yo, bro, ain't no way nobody else could connect to each other.
So when I seen that, I was like, let me go and try to refresh my shit again. When I tried to refresh it, Charles was the last one there. So I was like, all right, let me hit Notch. And I told you, then I hit Cottrell.
I ain't even noticed because I was just getting ready for the show.
Cottrell said, I throw my stories up and then that's it. I said, check to see if your story went up. Because when he woke up, my shit was already posted. He was like, nah, it ain't post. I was like, all right, shit is lit. Then he called me back 5 minutes later like, yo, it's a global outage. I was like,
what was the reason for that? What created that?
You asking me what's the reasoning?
Yeah, what the fuck happened? The rain?
You asking me what's the reason?
I'm wondering. Like, it wasn't like a direct question. It's just
when
like
the block is hot, a lot of shit can happen, right?
Mark Zuckerberg probably shut it down for a couple hours.
I don't think he did that. Not with all right. So
but then again, you're losing money.
Not just that, but Sunday night you had the Facebook whistleblower. Yeah. Which is going around right now. She was on, I believe, 60 Minutes Sunday. Mm-hmm. And she was going to be testifying yesterday.
Monday.
Right?
Yeah.
So the next morning is when a global outage happened. So when you asking me why and people say Mark Zuckerberg doing it, I'm like, I wouldn't think so. I feel like it was attacked to show what she was trying to tell people. Like, it's impeding on people's life. Like heavily, like you realize there was a lot of people that couldn't connect to anybody.
Yeah,
like you have a phone.
People are dependent on that.
You have a phone, and you don't even have the people number that you speak to all the time because you call on Facebook.
Francis,
Something with an H.
Hogan?
Hoku or something with H.
You just say Hogan. Haugen.
Yeah, so I don't think that was him doing that.
Yeah.
Because it will bring awareness to what she's saying. And then she goes in there and she basically says, for the hours that, Facebook was
this happened
out.
earlier today.
Oh, Tuesday, she testified today. She said, while the hours while I was out, girls were, certain girls weren't with feeling the anxiety and the pressure of
FOMO?
looking a certain way or thoughts of suicide or you and on both sides you had people who weren't able to love the newborn pictures that were born. It's just too much that
Yeah.
it grabs
It gives
on
you
our
so
life.
much to try to digest that such a
But it
short
has
span of
control
time.
on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she's saying they necessarily don't, you know, they know about a lot of shit that happens on the platform and they ignore it.
Yeah. So
From human trafficking, from pedophilia.
okay.
See what
Not
I'm saying?
going
But
deep
we
into
know
that.
this already.
Yeah, but we know shit like that be happening. What you try to what in your personal life? What you try to do personally to distract yourself from your social media life?
Live.
Just stay busy.
I don't have a problem with um being able to function without social media. Like that shit went out yesterday. We conducted an interview. I watched Squid Game. We smoked. I did the same shit I would have
Yeah, I
normally
was
did
chilling.
if
I didn't notice. I noticed, but then when I noticed, it wasn't like I was like checking it every 10 minutes, every 5
waiting for
minutes.
it to
I was
come
like,
back.
let it breathe. Yeah, I'm gonna let it breathe because that's giving me time to breathe off the
And
shit. You know what I'm saying?
and not want or have the availability to go to it. You know what I'm saying? I've started shit where I don't I try not to take the well, I get up for work early.
Yeah.
So I try not to take the Facebook till 8 o'clock. I've already been up 2 hours.
Yeah.
But I used to, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people get it. See notifications, you go to it.
Yeah.
After a while, I was like, damn, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I check the time durations on both my accounts on Instagram, my personal and the shows page. Obviously, I'm on the shows page
More.
like a long time, but my personal account I'm barely on it.
Yeah.
I post pictures here and there. I'll scroll through it and see what's up, but I'm starting to weed myself off the social media thing. But I use it as the promotional tool that it is.
Supposed to be.
You know what I mean? But I try to weed myself off the personal shit. I've been on Facebook for like 6 years now.
Yeah.
I ain't been on Facebook
With a
like
profile.
that. Yeah, with a profile. I can't fuck with that shit. It's too much negative shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I used to spill my negative shit. Like if I was mad at something in my personal life, I would just say that shit on Facebook and just downgrade the person that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh yeah, let me get away from this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's basically what it was. I don't think it was anything purposely done by Facebook, but I think the block is
It was
hot.
something purposely done by somebody though.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
A global outage? Yeah, definitely.
Especially
so
with Facebook. Facebook been king of the hill for a long time.
Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram.
Those are all his. It's like, yo, that's crazy.
Bro.
And then Twitter's up.
Running.
How convenient.
Because you ain't touching that. You ain't never going to get that. And that's a whole different dark world there. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is, man. Just be safe.
That's a fact.
Watch them agreements, them agreements, in those cookies you accept. Niggas be accepting cookies. You don't even know what the hell
That's
that
another
mean.
thing. Yeah, like all the instructions is like they put so much shit in that shit for you not to read it, and you just press agree because you want the app.
Yeah,
or you want.